Yeah,
So
no, I heard a similar story, yeah.
like, that makes no sense at all. But okay. All right. So we're into the pistol round. And they're going to go for a quick boost. Our Aligon up into the middles. All 4 players. And they're creeping up white box. I like that. Very stylish push there. Just denying any kind of vision. Just moving very slightly up the side there. And in onto the A side very quickly from a weird angle. And HellRaisers are dealing with it relatively well so far. Frags trading evenly here. But Cobra and Mystic putting in the frags to get themselves a 2-on-2. The bomb is going to go down. No, it's not, because it's in A main. It's in A main. And Dozier is there near it. So this is going to be a really hard situation.
Ooh, that dink. 10 HP for Kucha.
Oh, this is very weird. He has to go back here and help Dozier with the bomb. And Dozier's just going to try to push, and Mystic catches Kucha. And here we go. Dozier in the one-on-one against Mystic. So loads of time left for them to kind of play footsies here. So we do have a Dozier over by Forklift. He is aware of where Dozier is, and Mystic spots him again, and it's going to find the headshot, and that's going to be the round there for Aligon. So finally they're going to get a decent start to the match, and a very important one on the T side as well.
Okay, so 1-0 Aligon. We've got the AKs coming out straight away for Makipi and Mystic. We've got a Tech 9, a Rec 9 for Cobra, and Delos with the Mac 10. He's going Big Daddy Kane style. We've got 3 Deegs. I want to see Simple because, he's not going to find any action just yet, but he is pretty sick with the Deagle. And Tech 9 going to be a one-shot straight away from Martin Markelov. Cobra looking for the second frag as well. Angel 1 HP, goes down. So far so good on this anti-eco from the T side. Naruto using that Galil at range. Last man standing going to be Dozier with the plain P2000 with a lovely HR sticker on it. Going to be looking to get some close quarters combat. Which is why he's standing in the corner. Oh, going to go for the knife, is he? It's going to require at least 2 shots to kill any of these. Oh, well, Cobra's on 18 HP, but him aside. It's going to be 2 taps for a kill with that weapon. Oh, D. Okay, so he'll live to fight another day. No armor on him, though, just a deagle. And it's going to be 2-0 Aligon. Nobody dead, so good start from them. See if it continues.
So HellRaisers need to get the bank going, and at the moment you can see there's a sizable chunk of cash on Dozier, ready to be able to purchase whatever the hell he wants in the following round. 2 Deagles, Simple, and Dozier. We're starting to see the Deagle much more, considering that the TZ has come out of play.
Also worth noting that the Deagle is now $700 as opposed to $800.
And here it is, a bit of a kind of a set play, if you will, into the A site. They got some good nades going on to block vision as they take over the site, and I like this. Nice shot there from Simple, working on the second frag. Does get taken down before that can happen. Future, and denying the knife there from Dozier. But that's a nice result. They actually, they will only pick up a Mac 10 though, so it's a little bit unfortunate for them. But perhaps they can get some exits here. It's very unlikely because Aligon, yeah, they're going to go back to the route that they know for sure is going to be safe. Trying to get some extra shots there, but Aligon are going to escape unscathed with the remaining players, and that's pretty nice for them, only losing 2. And HellRaisers now with their bye. So it's pretty important for them to swing things back now, because on a map like this, you really do want to get those AWPs running, and as James pointed out as well. And to do that, you need to be able to really take a hit of a round. So they need to build that economy to have a nice CT half. Otherwise, Aligon could run away with things.
Okay, so Simple had a good spawn from mid, but he's going to go towards the B site with the AWP. Not going to be challenged immediately. Again, looks like we have a boost coming up. That's going to be Cobra looking for some heads. Oh, he gets dinked to 2 HP. That's going to be him out for a while. He's going to have to take another sneaky position. A nice nade coming in from Dozier, but Cobra has made his escape.
He's long gone after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. I've actually been caught by that before, where you can kind of wallbang that spot the boost and catch the AWPer who's trying to play safe. So it's actually a nice spot to spam a little bit.
Naruto's been shot through the wall, down to 16 HP. So Aligon looking wafer thin right now. Mystic goes down as well. So they're going to be hard pressed to push a site here. They're going to have to use all the nades they have, which is not that many. Only 1 smoke in the bag. And the bomb is down. Trade frag coming in from Cobra. 3 versus 3 here. But 3 versus 2.5. Cobra with 1 HP. Gets another frag on Angel. All you need is 1 HP when you've got the AWP. Zelos, you see somebody on site. But he's looking for the second man. Does take out Simple. So all of a sudden, 2 versus 1. Looking for Dozier. He could definitely do this. He just needs to be a little bit faster than Dalito here, who now has the AWP.
They don't know where he is right now, so that's the only advantage he has. They do spot him first, which is unfortunate for Dozier, but still ready to try to catch one of them. But they're not moving a muscle. Very, very well played here by Aligon. And one thing to mention is Cobra, man, he went down to 2 HP, and then he got like 2 frags in A main, whilst he had 1 HP. So what took him down from 2 HP to 1 HP, and he didn't die? That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
And he got 2 frags from it. That's nuts.
Must have got hit by a decoy or something.
If he didn't, and if he didn't obviously take those 2 frags, there's no way that they would win that round.
Ooh.
So pretty
Simple
crazy.
Gave Dozier a slice in CT spawn. These guys love to team wound each other. I haven't seen it for a while, but they're quite notorious. So they're going to push the smoke on the side. Normally they, you see people throw a flashbang and then push, but it is an eco here. And they're just going to kind of sneak in, try and get a dirty frag. But has Dalito been spotted by Markelov? He hasn't. And that might be because Dalito's on the other side of the wall.
Maybe because he's not wall hacking, James.
Maybe not.
But he is ready for someone to push door. Here is Markelov. And the door is going to open. So he's aware of the presence of a player there. And that smoke is going to really signify that they're trying to go for this A push. But is that the case? Looks like Dalito's going to get the frag onto Markelov. Goes to the wall bang through the door there. And where does Dozier come from? I don't know. But Zelos is going to fall to him. But the trade is there. So HellRaisers now with the buy. And a lot of work to do for them now. Again, this is the Titan-esque, what Titan I guess popularized initially on this map, the double AWP setup coming into play. And if the problem with it is that even Titan, I think Maniac very early on admitted, it is a very risky setup to use. It's very powerful, but it is quite risky because if things don't go well, such as that, you got a big problems on the money.
That's a lightning fast frag there
nice
from Mystic, and he gets a second one as well. HellRaisers just bodies lying all over the floor in mid. Markelov joining them now. Pass me the body bags.
That is really brutal.
Oh, Simple is just too... His aim is insane, honestly.
It's a great response, but they need a lot more here. They got to try to save this round. Otherwise, they're going to be in such a bad spot on this map. Aligon are tearing them to shreds right now. Can Simple be the hero that HellRaisers need? Or is it going to come down to Dozier? Or neither of them. It's a 2-on-3. And that bomb just going down, so they've got time. Dozier going to push through the smoke with a flash. Doesn't do anything. Simple at the back by the car. And is awaiting them, but they're not going to push him too lightly here. We're going to rattle off a shot, going to find nothing at all. And perhaps Dozier had more time to wait there. The bomb had only just gone down, so perhaps he could have waited for that smoke to dissipate before pushing through. But looks like it will be another round to Aligon, and HellRaisers, they are broke.
Yes, this is a rip-roaring start by Aligon, not dropping a round yet, 100% on record as far as that's concerned. And not the start that HellRaisers were expecting, not the start we were expecting. You know, they have the AWP, Simple is doing damage here and there, but again now, they're just getting cut down. We might see 7-0 here. Great rush there from Aligon on the anti-eco. 2 people remaining, Simple and Markelov, both with the Deagles.
Yeah, it's worth noting that Aligon didn't do this push just on this anti-eco, but they also did it on the last time that they felt that HellRaisers couldn't afford a buy. They just go for the set play, straight with the nades, moving fast onto a site, and it doesn't give HellRaisers that opportunity to find these one-hits that they've been looking for on these long ranges. They just can't see anything through the smokes and the flashes. So Aligon with some tight play here on the execution, the picks, and on some of these pushes onto the site. HellRaisers, they seem helpless at the moment.
Indeed, HellRaisers can't see the horizon right now. Still with 0 on the board. Let's have a look at the kills. Kucha and Angel, only 1 kill each at the moment. Mystic, first man to make double figures here with 10 frags on the board for Aligon. Simple going to aim for the boost, gets a frag on Cobra. That's an important frag. He's been putting in big damage in these rounds so far. So a nice early frag there for the CTs. Bomb's going to be heading towards the B-bomb site. We've got Kucha just hanging out in the vents. Dozier on the ground. Oh, that dink. Dalito's bell has been rung well and truly, down to 7 HP. So, things started well here for HellRaisers. And that's a flash I was talking about into A site, which allows a peek from a close CT. Going to the frag through door. Zelos down to 9 HP all of a sudden. He's not going to be able to take the site. Bomb is heading towards A. Angel going to be holding it down for now. That flash isn't going to completely blind him. We've got Dalito walking towards the A site while Mackie P tries to get that all-important frag. Doesn't happen. Bomb is down. 4 versus 1. This round is over.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Macapie in that position, they're not getting the bomb down. That's not, like, they got to let go of that happening in a spot like that. And instead, I think something they can look for is to just find some picks, get some economic damage, because they know that HellRaisers are really troubled for money at the moment. So even removing like 1 or 2 extra weapons and just playing for those kills instead of playing for the sites, as we saw Macapie, like he was opening into an angle which is like impossible for him on the site. Instead, maybe going back into mid with a boost, try to catch a player that's rotating towards A, maybe something like that, 2 against 1, and get more damage in. That's going to be a much better objective in a situation like that.
But what happens when the clock starts to run down and the CTs are chasing you and you have to survive, otherwise you get no money?
Well then.
If you consider that, it might be worth them trying to go for it, so they make sure that if they're going to die, they die before the time runs out. So it's a tricky,
yeah, it's a fine line to walk.
Tricky seesaw to balance. We do have the double AWP now coming out for HellRaisers. We've got Simple, again, in the mid area, and the Kucha are going to be holding it down in B. Does, however, have support from Dozier should he need it. Dozier just sneakily hiding away in the back of the site for the time being. We have the T's being quite passive for the moment. But looks like they're going to start pushing into mid now. They've walled off it completely. Simple getting a first frag through mid, though. He's going to be forced to retreat. Oh, that's a close one. And that's a close one as well. That's no cigar just yet. Kucha, however, putting in work on the B site. In the meantime, Markelov is not going to find any action on A. Simple finally going down, but there's one more AWP to worry about. That's Kucha. 2 more frags for him. Cobra, last man standing, 3 HP. We saw what he could do with 2. Not this time. Angel taking him out. Too many enemies to find. 3 versus 1, and it's 2-7 in favor of Aligon.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job here, and HellRaisers now.
Kucha's playing the spawn, I think, for this AWP, so let's see where he's going with it. It's going to be an aggressive, potentially, peek into B.
They really need to take every round here. This is getting really bad, to be honest. And with a nuke beside her, who knows what can happen.
No support for Simple, no flashes behind him. And he will fall to Mystic, and that's an early advantage for HellRaisers. And they're going to work on that. We've got mid pushes as well. 2-pronged assault on the A site. Cobra's going to get the first frag and the second one. This is looking terrible for HellRaisers.
They're getting clearly embarrassed at the moment by Aligon. Just out-aiming them, out everything right now. It's not looking pretty at all. And
out all the things, them.
Out all of the things of them. Exactly. Do you even English?
Do you even bro English?
So the problem is that HellRaisers are supposed to have a resoundingly awesome CT side, but they went for the huge investment straight away with the double orbs, and then they did it again, and then they just got outpicked, and that's the risk. That was the risk that Maniac initially talked about, with something like that. If you don't get the shots, then you're putting everything on the line. And we got Markelov here in a great position. Of course, one snuck by, and that can be dangerous. But so can Markelov. Going to miss the shot. They know his position now. And Molotov going out towards the toxic barrels. So
Angel has a very, very aggressive position in mid. This could make all the difference. But look at the positioning in B as well. There's just positioning all over the place.
He might catch the bomb now. Oh, the bomb is going back towards...
Look at Mystic is. This is madness.
Got players all over the place now. And Mystic indeed in a very good position. Catches Kucha off guard. Going to be just enough to give him the edge to get the frag. And now we're seeing a 3-on-3 for HellRaisers on the defense, as they are actually locking it down. They get a 3-on-2 now. That bomb trying to go up middle. But Markelov, turning away, maybe just the wrong moment, but swings back just in time. Zelos is going to find the kill and make his way back onto the A site, where he's going to rejoin with his comrade, Dalito, who will keep him safe here. Simple is AWPing, scoping from the car area. Very dangerous to move off-site here. Simple going to try to make his way in. Zealous at the back here with that Molotov ready. Delito already picking up Angel. In goes Simple around the corner, gets his head snapped off by the AK, and another round to Aligon. This is looking very one-sided at the moment.
Markelov missed quite a few shots there. Missed all of the shots in A main and missed the crucial shots later on in the round as well. So AWP not working out for him on this occasion, and it's 2-9 in favor of Aligon. The way things are going, I think we're looking at 3 maps. Aligon look like they're getting their revenge for a strong a strong game 1 from HellRaisers on Inferno. So it could be a confidence boost for them, maybe a shaky one for HellRaisers.
So Aligon gonna find themselves a team kill and 2 frags to 2 HellRaisers players to boot. As Aligon looking for another tidy round, as HellRaisers have nothing to show for their poor economic situation. So
things are getting bad now actually for Aligon. You can see Mystic's only got 6 HP left, so he's going to have to be careful. Markelov with 7 HP.
The thing is that Aligon can just very well win this best of 3, because if they're able to like have a very good second half or like win the pistol and everything, even from a 9 or 10 frags position here on the T side, let's say they close out this map, let's say they win it, then you've got a nuke match. Who wins the knife? It's going to have a pretty big edge on actually winning the match. You just don't know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say that HellRaisers is like a super amazing T-sided nuke team. So I'm kind of afraid that the gamble is going to go against them.
One thing to note also is that it is 2-10 right now. If HellRaisers can get like 4-10 and win the pistol, then they may find themselves in a strong position. I mean, we don't know what Aligon CT is going to be like and how long this team's been together. So those may be important factors in how this round eventually closes out. In the meantime, it's going to be Dozier just trying to hide on the B bomb site, but the bomb itself is towards A. So it's going to be a long rotation. And the bomb's going to have to be careful. You can see Zelos has just stopped there.
The vent smoke, yay. Sorry, the vent Molotov. It's one of my favorites in this map. It's very interesting that he threw that one because his teammate's in the vent room. So that's kind of a weird one to throw, but whatever. His teammate should have had a good idea of what was happening.
I was wondering if what their decision was as to what they should do with the bomb, considering it's so far away, but it can't really go on itself by itself at that point.
This is weird. The bomber could actually flank Angel, who's supposed to be flanking the T's. The flanker
We've
gets
seen
flanked,
some bizarre positioning from the teams.
but it looks like that he's trying to go back with the bomb into A. Or he's trying to go to the vents now. They're being really slow right now with this bomb. They're not making a decision. Aligon need to bring out some kind of a call here, and Zelos is going to have it decided for him now. But Markelov's only on 10 health, so it should be pretty tidy for him to win this. And let's not forget that Markelov is rocking the M4 as well, so in a straight-up aim duel, he's got to hit the head and then get the second shot in straight away. Zelos has a huge advantage here.
Zelos isn't 100% sure as to where he's going, but that is quite a nice angle actually.
Yeah.
Covers almost every option, and now he knows that he's not coming from A main. So is he fast enough?
That's a beautiful
Very well
position
played.
from
And
Zelos.
yeah, it's a great plant as well. And again, that's a plant that we do not see often enough, especially on the eco rounds, etc. Few smokes, and you don't have to take the site as you normally would.
It's actually kind of like if you go and just use the hindsight there, it's kind of cool in a way. Like if you feel like your players are going to really shine on these duels, trying to bring the Brom into that situation is kind of interesting, because if all the CTs are there, and I think they have 2 players left. Well, actually, you can get like this really favorable afterplan on the other side if your players are actually a frag at least. So, I guess you can see a lot of merit there. But, Aligon's hiding up here pretty easily, and I'm sorry, but 2 rounds on CT, round 14, that is not enough.
Yeah, it's like an inverted replay of what we saw in the previous game.
I mean, this is the problem when you want to run super expensive setups. If you again, like it's like the downward spiral. If you lose the early key rounds, before you know it, they have 7-8 rounds, and then you start getting desperate, and it just feels terrible. And this is why it's quite a lot of teams that don't really specialize in setups like that go with the more economical buys, so they always have like an extra buy round left in them. But HellRaisers might be able to sneak this one out here. We do have now a 1-on-2. Markloff holding the AWP there, and the bomb is going to rotate. T's having that advantage of being able to play against HellRaisers' rotation. Even smoking Markloff off there, that's kind of annoying for Markloff. Has to push through it, and he pretty much has to go for this. They need rounds. The 1-on-2. He's got to go for this.
Snowball turning into an avalanche once again. This time for the
nice.
opposite team. Finally, Markov snaps Dalito off this round. And he's going to go for a sneaky peek, but...
That's actually quite funny because Mystic was boosted up on... Well, not boosted, but he like jumped onto the red container there. And you don't expect that. So he had like kind of almost a unique angle onto exactly what Markov was doing, which was not so common itself. So that's kind of depressing for Markov.
So we are into the last round of the first half, and things looking dire for HellRaisers would be an understatement. And again, they've got a double AWP. This time, Kuch is back in the second one. Simple with the first. He's going to be on the A site this time rather than mid. Kuch is going to re-peek. He's up against 2 T's. Doesn't get the connection fast enough, and he's going to be down. It's going to be left to Dozier to protect the B site as Angel falls in mid as well. And here comes the assault from Aligon. Another one bites the dust, and they are falling like flies right now. Like moths to a flame.
Cobra has had some really great rounds here with this AWP. Simple going to come in here for the star factor. That's a great second shot. Rattled off there, but his spree is put to an end by Cobra. Very fittingly so, the AWPer of Aligon there going to be closing it out. 13-2. Aligon, I almost feel like we should be already switching to the next map at this point.
Was it 12-3 the first half of the last map?
Yeah, I think so, something like that. It was something pretty brutal. No, yes, maybe what? I don't know. Either way, Aligon are looking to tie this series up and push it to a nuke decider, which is scary for everybody involved, to be honest.
Oh, I think I'm thinking of the previous match actually.
Yeah, because I think you might be, because it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
No. I think they got like, I don't know. I have to
more.
We'll revisit all of this in time. But we have the pistol on the way. Oh, Kukli style.
Hashtag reported.
All right, Zealous getting under attack here over by B Storage. Oh my God, he does loads of damage. That's amazing there from him. He pulled off so much extra damage before going down. And Aligon now looking pretty bad. Angel though, he's done his fair share of 5Ks with that Glock, but it's not going to happen this time. And 14-2. I mean, it's hard not to write them off already, James.
Yeah, this should be a formality now. We have obviously the Force Fire coming out for HellRaisers. Those are going to be a late purchase. Going for the Armor and Rec 9. So we are 2 rounds away from victory and commiserations in Game 2, which looks like it's going to a Game 3. Those are going to be creeping towards the smoke there. And Rec P90 doing some work. Markov with the 1 dig. But going to need a few more. It's still at a man disadvantage here, and that's 2-man disadvantage now, 4 versus 2, as we head towards the 15th round for Aligon. You can see the bomb is on its own, just poking around A main. Support coming in the name of Simple, but yeah, looks like they're going to mount an assault while the CTs rotate back and forth, trying to figure out where the assailants are going. Bomb has been spotted in A main, so they will come back. Simple looking for a head to rip off. Oh, there's the first. Gets a tag on a second guy as well. But I feel like doom is imminent.
You never know with the Deagles, but Angel going to pick off Dalito there on the side. Does get taken down. In comes Simple with the Deagle, looking to find himself some quick, easy kills. But Aligon, 15-2 now. Match point has been reached, and they are looking like they are going to fly to a nuke very soon. More Deagles. They're just having fun with the Deagles now. That's kind of what this is. It's like comic relief here for HellRaisers, where they just bring out the Deags, 4 Deags, just see what they can make happen with them. And I'm looking for... The thing is I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen this round, just because all the Deags.
Have you faced the boss of Nuke before?
The what?
The boss of Nuke.
The boss of Nuke.
No?
No.
I'll show you in the break.
Is it like the Silo grows legs or something, like the marshmallow dude from Ghostbusters?
We could see the 3rd round for HellRaisers here.
Could happen. Deags proven effective. Angel able to pick up an M4, which is going to help the cause dramatically. The cause to blow up those munitions on cache. That's what the terrorists are really doing here. They're trying to blow up some munitions. Is that really so bad, James? They're trying to destroy weapons that could be used.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, who really are the bad guys here? I think it might be
the DDoSers. Cobra, last man standing for Aligon. Oh, do you remember those days
you could,
when
yeah,
you could just run and
in
spam G
1.6 you could do that
and juggle
easily.
multiple weapons?
You could do it in Source as well, I think, actually.
I'm pretty sure you could, yeah.
Yeah,
Those were beautiful days.
I do like those.
But even that got nerfed.
Did they fix the weapon thing right yet, where like you could shoot a guy's gun? They did, didn't they? Like,
where you could
like,
shoot the guy's gun.
Yeah, like you kill him, like you're spraying him, and then
Oh
like, he
right,
dies
and if the gun would fly miles away.
Yeah, did they fix that yet?
I don't know.
I think they must have, because I always got really angry when that would happen, because I'm like, that's like so
It's
random.
because you use negatives.
It's so random, and it's just like, it's really random.
It's very frustrating, isn't it?
It's just too random.
Yes, I got a gun. No, denied.
Yeah.
Gun is miles away.
It's
Gun is off the map.
It's not good. Competitive play, stuff like that, I think.
Okay, so it's all in from the CTs here. Looks like we're going to see an immediate counter boost. Mystic going to get taken out though, so that's going to put a stop to that. Now, they're falling like flies. 2 left. Still doable. The A site has been lost. The bomb, however, is down and not in control of the T's. So while Zelos is the last man, who knows what could happen. It looks like we're going to have Markelov and Kucha looking for him. That's another round in the bag for HellRaisers.
I would say Cobra's been playing really well. Also, if you look at the score, we can see that, just generally speaking, Aligon have been, all the players have been executing really well, and they've all been pretty consistent fragging wise. And that's been a lot of their strength, is just that kind of raw consistency on the frags. We saw this on Inferno, where their ability for confidence and just pushing for frags was very, very effective. And that's how they were able to get such a strong T-half too.
Look at this push from the CTs. They've got a 4-man push on the B site. They are going all in all the time. And trade's coming in. That's the second frag there. We've got a flank into T spawn right now, but there's still no movement from 2 of the Ts. Just loitering around, waiting for them to come. But really, I think they should just be making a run for it at this point, as their rotation is coming in towards the A site now. Markelov going to take down Zelos. Going to take down Dalito as well, so this could be another round in the bag for HellRaisers. Do they have the momentum to bring this back?
I don't know if it's possible at this point. We'll have to see. Obviously, the Aligon side are going to get their buy-in. And we're going to be experiencing a lot of dudum, because, I mean, well, I guess, you know what we should do? We should get the FACEIT horn as the match point sound. What do you think about that?
Let's do a poll, see what people think.
Can we get like the FACEIT noises for like a sound pack for the game?
Do we have enough sounds for a sound pack?
We could do like voiceovers for it. And everything would be nice.
Boost is coming in. Simple is up. Is he gonna look down? That's the question.
I mean, he has to. Like, yeah, you have to be aware that that can be pushed. We did see him get dinked here before, I think it was, by Aligon when Simple was trying to AWP over. I believe it was Simple. No, actually, it was Cobra that got dinked there on the T side, obviously. AWP was very cognizant of that. Cobra able to pick up a frag onto Kucha already, so those are pushing B storage, as we have Aligon occupying the vent area. So very nice stronghold for them, and it's going to be McAfee pushing in middle, going to pick up 2 quick frags, and that's going to completely annihilate the push here from HellRaisers. Got to respond, and respond they do. Great fragging in from HellRaisers to try to even up the odds. They will get the bomb down here. Smoke onto CT, and things do look okay for them at the moment, but they might just be stuck on the bomb site. Not really able to move. It is not a plant for the vent. Obviously, they don't have that position at all. They can't possibly get it. So with all the grenades that Dalito and Mystic have, they should be able to make this happen here. There it is. Onto the site to get the frags, both surviving. Aligon going to take map number 2, and that will bring us to a deciding map, and it's going to be Nuke.
Okay, so Nuke is one of those maps where you never really want as a decider, because if you start the CT side and things go well, then it's going to be hard as